What's going on, fellas? How you doing? Good night. Good night.
I just couldn't believe how cold John's hands were.
People say that all the time. It's just
We
it's
told you not to
unbelievable.
go camping with him, but that was your choice.
We warned you. We warned you.
The
I mean,
mountains
not
are
from experience,
lovely
but we
this
heard
time of
rumors.
year. I mean,
It's just people don't listen.
Who names their balls mountains?
wow. Yeah.
And with that, we can start the show.
Hey.
Strong drink. There we go. Hey. Welcome, everybody.
I'm going to be more than one of these.
I think at this point, everybody just left. Oh, JP's here. What's going on, JP?
JP.
And Biggie was first
Biggie
in
was
the door.
camping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. So welcome, everybody, to Cocktails and Comics with friends.
And me.
Yeah, and D-Ron. So how's everybody's week been so far? Okay, enough for like a couple of these tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much where mine's at.
There you go. That sounds about right.
Pretty much.
Oh, good times. So who got their independence today?
My Indies, my DC, my West Coast shipping is on point this week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago when we didn't get our Marvel books.
Yeah.
So I think, coast distributors are different. And so, this week we just we rolled Yahtzee,
Well, Midwest is dealing with the hack. So yeah.
There you go.
We didn't get on Wednesday. We got I think today, like most of it came in. But yeah.
No, I did all right. Although I didn't have a ton of indies. It was the big DC week. There was a ton of really good DC books this week. And I'm a Marvel guy, and I'm happy to say there was a ton of good DC.
DC's not using Diamond anymore, right?
No, DC hasn't used Diamond since last year.
Yeah. So how is that? How now that they've had a little bit of time on that, have you guys noticing any differences between Diamond and the new distributor they're using? Is it quicker? Is it more reliable? Is there damages less? Like
significantly less damages. DC is also doing card stock, so it's really easy to tell when there's damages. But it's a lot better. Books usually show up sometime on the weekend to get ready for a Tuesday delivery.
I was going to say my shop gets their books early.
Yeah.
In fact, they got some of their books like a week in advance. They would have books like more than a week in advance.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, and I just put them out on the shelves Monday night.
But my LCS's big complaint has been that you can't get like more copies. So like if there's a shipping issue and you only got a small amount and you're like, can I get some replacement copies for these damaged ones, or can I get some extra? There's 0 second chance. It's all done and done.
I don't know if it's necessarily that, but I think they're I know
that's the West Coast. That's his
Penguin,
West Coast perspective.
So Penguin is totally giving everybody on Marvel's side the finger. Like, oh, I got damages. They're like, yeah, so what? Deal with it. They're like, no, you don't understand. This isn't some children's book. That they're going to trash anyway. These are collector's items on the shelf, and they're like, no, it's a magazine, dude. Deal with it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Bonafide up in here. How you doing, buddy? And JP apparently is not feeling well today.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah. Get better. Drink.
Yeah.
Ooh. We got another whiskey man.
Oh, there he is.
He looks like a whiskey man.
I'm finishing this off.
Ooh, Eagle Rare.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, you got the eagle? Right on, then we're going to throw that up. Nope, not me. That guy. This one. My mouse isn't working. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just huffing on it.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, it's okay. There's no such thing. We are just hanging out and having some whiskey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
How's everyone doing?
We're doing good, man. How about yourself?
Been busy.
I hear that.
I didn't get to put a show on today.
No train wreck.
No train wreck.
But you only had 2 books that made it into your shop, right?
No, that was last week. This week, I went back. I went back and got the rest of them, so I have these.
Oh, look at you!
Okay.
There you go.
So you did get something.
I did get something. Yeah, because I mean the shipment sucks. I don't know if you guys were talking about that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I went in, and all it was DC, so I picked up like 4 books, and I forgot the Superman one, so they stuck that in my folder for next week. And then after work, I went back there again, and then had all the rest, all the indies and the Marvels.
At least they made it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. These comments just.
He's done with it. He's already done.
He's like, and I'm out of this conversation.
Hey, who that?
No, I gotta rattle. My heat just kicked
Going on, Russ?
on. There's a rattling in the vent. I gotta keep messing with it.
So which are we drinking or sipping?
It's like 25 degrees outside here in the Chicago area, and it's been flurries, like little, like the threat of snow for a couple of days now, and I'm down in my basement in shorts because the heat is just pumping in here to go through the rest of the house, and I'm just like, oh god, it's just not good.
The heat is on.
The heat's. And I'm like, I turned this thermostat from 69 down to 67. I'm like, it's just too hot, man.
Sounds like it was at the perfect temperature at the beginning there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice here today. It's like 75 degrees outside, I think.
I would say it was like
Isn't it
8.
perpetually like that until you get to the summertime? Then it's like 175.
No, I mean Virginia. We have regular winters, but it's weird because winter comes later, and then it's really cold. But there's like these random days in the middle of winter where it's like 65 degrees, and then it just gets cold again. It's just strange. So it's starting to get colder, and then today it's 75 degrees, and so yeah, it's cool. I don't know what was up with it, but it was nice.
Nice.
That is not a regular winter.
No, I mean winter's regular when it kicks in, sort of.
But let's be honest, your winter is an extreme winter, so you know.
Yeah.
You got to
His
find a middle
winter
ground.
has a word called permafrost attached to it.
Inversely, I don't have a winter, so I've forgotten what seasons actually are. I don't even know how that works anymore. But it's interesting to hear about it.
Post office bulletin.
It's like a fan. It's like you're talking about Game of Thrones. It's like a fantasy story that this
Like
whole
for
winter.
missing people or for people?
No, more like a most wanted, I think.
And I guess I'm the guy to contact.
Wait,
This
you
guy.
gotta understand. I mean, Bill's kind of old, right? So he's thinking post office like on horseback when they had wanted posters and stuff. And Hialeah's complaining about it being cold in Miami.
In Miami.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that comment.
Yeah,
Get out of
exactly.
here.
You don't know it's cold, bro.
No,
Someone put him on timeout.
Yeah.
I live in Massachusetts, and like the last couple of winters haven't been that bad. You know.
Oh, you just jinxed yourself.
No. Well, today over here it was like 70 something, like 71 or 72. It was like, holy shit, it was beautiful today.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
It was in the 60s here.
Yeah.
When I see snow, it's because I made a choice. Like, hey,
Went to Big
you know what
Bear.
would be fun to do this weekend?
Let's go to Big Bear.
Let's see some snow.
No.
That would be a lot. Hey, you know what would be great? Let's see some snow. That's the
You
only
can
time.
go like you just go north, right? And there's mountains, right? You just go.
Well, he's in LA, right? So it's like, you got to go to the mountains.
Surf or ski depends on what direction you go. That's all it
That
is.
is true. That is
What's going
true.
on? Kenneth, what's up, man?
That bird. And JP's response to John and Hialeah on their winter complaint is, yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
So speaking of the cruel Northeast, I got a care package from 3 Men in a Basement.
Hey, all right.
Love those guys. Otto's
box.
bomb, man.
Otto has no idea what's in this box. So the story goes, apparently this was a leftover from a contest that they had done a bit back, and the person who won never claimed. So he's doing a live show where he's doing his unboxing last weekend, and he's like, I'm gonna give away the box at the end of the broadcast, and they're getting ready to they're signing off, and I'm like, hey, you forgot to do the giveaway, man. Like you got to do the giveaway, and like they didn't see it at all. And he posts the next morning. He's like, and the winner of the giveaway is Geek Aficionado. And I was like,
Because he remembered there was a giveaway.
is this because I'm the only one that remembered? He goes, that's exactly right.
Hey,
Nice.
you gotta
Rules are rules.
pay to play.
I I think this is like literally like the first thing I've won on. No, I just
Is it even possible that it's
I want
not
something from Lowe's.
comics?
Yeah, it's probably comics. So,
Okay, I'm just saying, like, it would be hilarious to really go the
if it
whole
was liquor,
distance here.
that'd be even better. But it feels very.
It's like My Little Pony dolls or something.
The best part is, he doesn't
I
even
mean,
offer
mint.
it.
I'm saying mint on card, but
Yeah,
like,
mint on
you
card,
know.
My Little Pony, right? You know,
Dude, I've got like 400 of those suckers in the room next to me.
But not
My
mint on
Little
card.
Pony?
is that your private room that you don't tell anybody about?
Well, I just told y'all, so welcome to my world.
So you're coming out of the closet now?
Sure.
Sure.
Otters are real, man. Otters are real.
You're a closet brony. So
They-
he
they-
didn't even remember what was in this box. So I'm like,
that's the
okay, so
best.
it's a surprise to everybody.
It's a mystery box for everyone.
It's a mystery box for everybody. What do we got here? Oh, I have a gift for Who Dat Comics.
Oh,
Why don't you give yourself the big square? What's
I
going
am
on?
gonna do
There
that.
you go.
It's a full stack of Teenage Mutant
Oh.
Ninja Turtle cards.
Turn it sideways again.
The
Turn it
large
sideways
movie
again.
Cards, yeah. Look at the size
That's
of those.
bowing. Look at that
That
bow.
looks like 132 cards right there.
Yeah, send it to me so my wife can get mad at me even more. Yeah. So.
Yeah. What did you buy now?
What series is that? What series is that?
It's from the movie, apparently.
Movie. I
Which
think it's
one?
from the first movie.
Hang
I
on.
actually don't have that.
Let me give him a
Jimmy-
read out.
Put an invoice in there that says free so that he can hold that up to his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she never believes me when I actually do like
Signed
you know when
by
I was
Jimmy,
playing
the
the
geek
raffles and I was
aficionado.
playing the raffles and I would win stuff like spending like
Yeah.
$10-$20. She wouldn't
Listen.
believe me.
Right.
Make the receipt.
So it's New Line
But
Cinema.
that's
Looks
because
like
she
it's
saw
from
all the ones you
1990.
lost for $200-$300.
Make the receipt so it looks like that you owe him money for winning. Right?
And here we go. Right on. Lots of blue tape.
Looks like slabs, huh?
It is not a slab, but it
Okay.
does feel like there is a trade involved. Okay, this is officially the coolest thing that I've gotten from anybody's channel. It is a 3 Men in a Basement poker chip.
poker chip.
Oh, okay.
That is dope. Absolutely. And then you got a little.
Yeah, it has a QR code in the back.
I like that. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I like that. That's a great idea. So we got some trades here. Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe. This is really good. We got Black Widow, Itsy Bitsy Spider. Classic
Ooh.
one with
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
one.
Natasha and Yelena.
Because that's the first. Yeah, it's the first
That's
Helena,
good.
right?
Yeah, that's a good read.
It's I want to say it's the first Yelena miniseries.
Yeah.
And then this is
Yeah, it's a
I
second
don't want to
appearance.
read those. Actually, it's Monstrous Volume 1.
Ah,
Nice.
Dude, the artwork in that is bonkers good.
amazing.
Oh my god, I know, right?
Amazing.
I'm
But
still a
did you
little
already-
behind JP's crew, but
Yeah.
like
We
I've
just
read the
just
first
covered,
4 trades, and it's
we just covered
amazing.
volume 6 yesterday.
I said hello, I hit the like button, and then bailed.
Yeah, I know. It's like I can't go on JP's channel because it's all full of spoilers, JP.
As if you'll ever read and catch up. Come on.
I know.
The only way you're going to read and catch up is when you join one of the panels, and then you're forced to watch
And
it.
then you're
It's
forced-
like
Oh, I-
homework.
You don't have to tell me. I'm on 3 of them, and I'm like, oh, well, 2 that are like done. It was V for Vendetta, and what was the other one?
That's like a one and done, though. That's like one
yeah,
episode.
and
I did 22
Reborn.
volumes of Fables, man. Like, holy crap.
hey, I want to hear it. I'm on Usagi Yojimbo, right? So we just
Oh, yeah,
started-
you're doing that for
we're
life.
only
That's
2
a-
volumes in.
You doing that?
We're the
I'll see-
mini
I'll,
series.
I'll see you in 2054.
I know, right? I'm in for the long haul.
Right?
But here's the best piece of this this little giveaway.
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh,
Clean copy too.
hey, it looks clean.
that's
It
a
does.
nice,
It does.
yeah,
I mean,
strong black cover.
Those blacks are deep, but yeah. I mean,
That's
there's a couple of ticks on it, but that is a nice copy. That's probably a
Yeah.
9.4.
Yeah, that's such a good series too.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah, I have that whole series in the trades, the reprints, and then actually that story continues on in John probably know off the top of his head. X-Men. What number X-Men continues that story from the 4 Wolverines?
You're gonna kill me
It's
right
in the
now. see?
160s for the wedding.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say,
because
Jimmy.
the last page of issue 4 of the mini is the splash page of that X-Men. And it's like
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
full. So I have the trade that has all 4 of those plus that X-Men. So that's a cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the
that's
wedding.
cool.
So I've got like a really crispy set I'm working on there, and
Hang on,
I don't know if you noticed
pass this over here.
the only one
Is
I'm
there-
missing
Is there something
happens
missing?
to be the one you just
You're
unboxed.
missing 3? No.
I am missing that one.
You know what, John?
So
this is on its way to you.
I'm saying, just tell me. I'm
That's-
happy to pay. I'm happy
That's
to pay.
going out, and
That's
this is
the one I'm
going out to
missing.
who dat.
That's the one I'm missing. I'm just saying.
Absolutely, no problem, man.
Let's
Hey,
make
Jimmy,
magic.
I-
Let's
I-
make some magic happen here.
I bought this because of you. You know. I mean,
Oh, yeah? Have you had it? Have you tried
Oh
it?
yeah, I've had it
Nice.
multiple times. But
Oh, that's a nice hardcover copy.
Yeah, this is cool. This is pretty cheap too. I found it for what was it, like? I don't know. It was on sale for like $15 at a LCS I went to out of town. So I
Worth
thought
it.
that was cool. It has the whole mini 1 through 4, and then Uncanny 172 and 173. So it's like a 6-book story arc. Yeah, it's cool. It's thin. It's just all packed in here. Yeah, real cool. So I used to have all 4 of
That's the
those, but
best.
obviously I sold everything. But yeah. So there's 173. Yeah, it's got 172. Yeah, it's cool. It's like the whole 6-issue series here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually one of my favorite covers. Is the invitation cover. It's like, "Hey Elf, don't forget the beer."
Yeah.
I love that shot.
Hey, well, I got something cool to show you guys.
Oh, good. All right.
I have been looking for a frame for a piece of art that I don't have in front of me right now. And I've been shopping for it forever. And I'm sitting up here in a room that I haven't been in months. And I just found a perfect frame that's just sitting on the floor.
So you just want to share the frame? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
dude, this is perfect. It's going to be awesome.
This is perfect.
This is what happens when you start drinking and randomly wandering the
Right.
house.
That's so
Yeah,
good.
you know, like, hey, what's this room doing? And, you know, I put some new books on the wall. Man Cave joined the chat. I'd like to say hello to Man Cave.
Man cave.
Absolutely, yeah.
Dr.
Hey,
Bader.
is the Scarlet Spider going to be in that frame?
No, it's actually Cyclops.
Oh,
I
okay.
got like an original art piece from Idan's art, which
Yeah.
is
You showed it to me earlier. He's in a loincloth and
Ooh.
Savage Lands esque.
yeah.
Yeah.
You bastard.
One eye.
JP and Mag Musings, you know me. Like, of course, I'm surrounded by X-Men stuff. Like,
Very savage.
it's mutants all around.
Isn't that loincloth? Does he have his one eye? This can you see his one eye?
Yep, you can see the old one-eyed monster glowing red.
blowing in the breeze. Oh.
No.
Fighting words.
Yeah, here's the whoever was referring to it. There's the final page of the mini and the first page
So
of
good.
152.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
So good.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, I don't like the splash page. The Frank Miller one is terrible. I gotta call it like I see it.
That's versus the cover of the one
Yeah,
issue.
the burn.
I don't really like that final panel or the cover of 172.
But it's just nice, the connective tissue.
Yeah, I like, yes, exactly. I like, especially, I never really even knew that it's one of those things when you buy this and you see, you're like, oh yeah, that does sort of, because I read X-Men a lot when I was younger. So it makes sense. But when you get it like this back-to-back pages, it's really nice. It's really nice. But then when you just buy a 172, you're like, nah, that covers everything.
What happened? I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
And
Right
it
to
feels
that.
like this should be a splash page and not the cover.
To your point, like I just got a couple of Omnis recently, and I love the fact that the New Mutants Volume 1 Omni that I got has a ton of stuff before they even get into the issues.
Holy crap.
It's a mega
Oh, wow.
Monster.
Omni.
All right, so
But
it starts with the graphic novel, right?
It does not. No,
It
that's
doesn't.
the third issue.
Really?
It's got Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. And then it's got an Uncanny X-Men issue, which is like an early Ilyana Rasputin issue.
Wait, okay.
And then it does the graphic novel.
Yeah, it's a graphic novel.
And then it jumps. So this is there's the graphic novel,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it's got these two first, and then it's of course jumps into the regular continuity. But
Wow.
even then, like you've got Uncanny X-Men issues mixed in, Spider-Man annuals mixed in. Like it's got a ton of, and then the Magic miniseries, which is great, and like setting her character up. Really great stuff. And then of course it ends with all the Bill Sienkiewicz stuff that's like so phenomenal.
I really want to get into the Omnis because I think they do such a great job with them, but it's just too damn big.
So it is heavy. But I'm getting a little comfortable, and the best one is
sitting around reading an encyclopedia. You know,
that one is insane. Usually the biggest one. This one is really nice. This is the all new Wolverine Tom Taylor one.
Well, but that's a shorter run, right? That's like
exactly. So this is about 36 issues.
Is that a two volume or a single volume?
It's a single volume, all in one volume. Yeah. JP Budget Collecting was like, "Oh, I got this." They had him for a deal on, in-stock
I remember,
trades.
yeah.
And I went and I was like, okay, well, I found that one. What else can I find in here?
Are you going to use those when you sit at the kiddie table at your parents' house for Thanksgiving?
I balance out the table with them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been enjoying, and my daughters love it because they're like, they just plow through these, and they're like, I can read the whole thing. And I've taught them how to like take care of the spine and like set it all up, like. Okay, here's what you do. These are daddies. You got to take care of them.
Don't mess it up, kid.
Yeah, I mean, they're not cheap. You better suck it up.
No.
Your allowance.
I know.
Right?
I totally. I hand over trades and hardcovers to my kids all day long, and I'm like, after the first one, I'm like, all right, Dust Jacket comes off, you get the hardcover.
Yeah, that's exact. You are facts on, man. Yeah. I take the Dust Jackets live in my cabinet. They can take the hardcover. They know how to like take care of the spine.
Yeah,
and they put them on their dresser when they're done reading them. My girls are awesome.
Right on.
Nice.
Very cool. So I do have some other stuff to get into, but I'm going to give everybody else an opportunity to kind of go around it. If anybody else got some show off.
I got a few things. You need to pull them out, though.
All right. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah.
Okay, is anybody else sad that we'll never have another movie like Blazing Saddles again?
Yeah, so the best Blazing Saddles story I can tell is from my dad's how was it, his birthday or Father's Day, something like that. My brothers and my sister and I got him tickets to go see Blazing Saddles in this huge theater, and Mel Brooks came out after and spoke to the audience and got interviewed after. He basically sat backstage, listened to us, and the audience was perfectly primed. They spoke all the lines. They were like ready to talk. They were, you could tell these were fans of his stuff. Then he comes out at the end and he's like, you guys were laughing at all the wrong spots. He's like, I can't believe, like, some of those jokes suck. I can't believe you guys were laughing at this stuff. And then the interviewer is sitting back on like a couch waiting for him, and he does stand up. Like Mel Brooks just launches into it. He's got a mic. He's like, I don't need an interviewer. And he just goes. And it's like 20 minutes of him doing stand up. And then he finally relents and sits on the couch and gets interviewed for 20 minutes after that.
Oh,
he was amazing. And his like son, Max Brooks, who writes the like World War Z is his book that they made that Brad Pitt movie out of.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, World War Z is his book, and he wrote the zombie survivalist guide.
I have that. Okay. My daughter gave that to me for Christmas.
So it's written by Mel Brooks' son, Max.
No shit. Now I have to really read that.
So he's in the audience with his family and his little daughter listening to him cuss and listen. She just watched Blazing Saddles. It's like, where are the white women at? And she's like sitting there.
Where are the white women at?
It's hilarious. And then he just does this amazing stand-up, and he talks about how Richard Pryor was such a part of that movie, and it just like was so sad that he couldn't star in it. But he was such a drug addict at the time that he just wanted his paycheck. So he's like, sign somebody else. Cleavon Little's fine. Just give me my money for writing this.
You know what's funny is
hilarious.
How
it was
much,
great.
What's funny is how much that Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor did actually later on. You know, like starting with this, and then but Cleavon Little. I mean, I don't think it would have been the same movie if it wasn't Cleavon Little.
Right.
Yeah.
And Brooks even admits, like, the guy had such a drug problem at that time that it was probably the best thing for the movie like Pryor wasn't able to be in it, and they got Cleavon instead.
Yeah. Skeff, I got some.
I got Skeff here.
When it's signed.
Hello.
What's up, Skeff?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Skeff.
Hello.
Lasto, you didn't miss anything. It's just mostly us, kind of mouthing off.
Well, I mean, it's probably still a good time.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, I need a refill.
Jimmy's got like 3 boxes, and we haven't even started really.
Really? Oh God.
It's gonna be a.
I
Nice
got a
night.
few quick things I can show too. If you
out,
get
man.
time.
Is it more frames? Tell me it's
As long
more
as
frames.
they're all.
No,
above
it's
the
not
neck
frames
line.
this time. I've
Are
got
they nice
Are they empty
frames?
frames?
Are they rich mahogany
I have my
frames?
3rd grade homework. Let me show you what it was.
no.
Yeah,
I've got
my
I've got
son's homework somewhere.
Wait,
if we
I've got
do
a
this
one
was
more
DS's
round-
turn. It was DS's turn.
If we get
Oh,
one
then
more
it's
person on
DS's
this,
turn.
if we get one more person on this, we could do the Hollywood Squares, and that would be epic.
Paul Lynde.
I want to be Betty White.
You're already
But-
Betty White.
Doesn't everybody want to be Betty White?
No, I want. Yeah, I guess that's true.
No, I cannot for the life of me remember his name, but the guy who did the voice of Templeton in the Charlotte's Web,
I'm gonna look it up.
he was like
for you.
always on the Hollywood Squares.
Of the rat?
Yeah. What the hell is his name? Somebody's got
Gilbert Godfrey.
No, he
No,
was way before.
Paul Lynde? No, Paul.
No,
Paul
he
Lynde.
was the parrot in Aladdin.
Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde, that's who it is. Who had that? Old Wolf?
This guy, come on.
Yeah.
Oh crap! You.
I beat your ass. I beat you
I
hands down.
Oh man.
Nothing. You got nothing.
Yeah, I don't got that degree. Yeah, I know. I got
Too many hot wings. This guy, too many hot wings.
More frames.
Saturday at 8:00.
No,
I
Paul.
know,
Paul
I'm
was
so looking
awesome.
forward to it, man. I'm gonna work hard all day just so I can enjoy you getting your face burnt off by hot wings. If you haven't
I'm looking
followed
forward to
Odo, if he's doing a hot wing challenge on Saturday night, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be-
That sounds terrible.
But
Yeah.
to
It's
watch,
like one-
to watch it
awful.
is
One wing and
priceless.
To watch it,
I mean,
to be part of it, no.
Get your dinner, get your drink, sit there and watch Tony sweat.
You know what I'm gonna do?
The 16 set from that Hot Wings show, Hot Ones, whatever.
yeah, hot ones.
The actual set they used this year.
Oh my
I
god!
bought
Yeah.
that. So that's what we
Oh.
use.
Last time it was amazing.
You know
Yeah, I
what I'm
want to
gonna
do that
do?
challenge with the what is it called? Where they have the peanuts that you can buy the packet of peanuts, and each one is a hotter spice on it. What's it
I don't know
called? Death Nut Challenge or something?
Something like
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be involved in anything that
No.
says death nut.
I will do it if
you
somebody
gotta
wants
go.
on their channel. I'll buy one and I'll open them up and eat them. If somebody wants to do it on their channel and host me, I'll do the Death
Hard
Nut.
pass.
There you go, John.
Hard pass.
I'm gonna watch. Yeah, just know. Like I've heard it. No, it's just no.
You know,
I'm gonna
Well,
watch
what I'm
it
gonna
and I will
do-
click the thumbs up button and I will support it. In
I
every
love
way
spicy food,
possible.
and I would like to try that Death Nut challenge.
But Skeff and I are going to be sitting in our own off-air live stream, drinking beer and watching it and enjoying it.
So I have a cousin that lives down in Nashville. So like when he comes up for like holidays and stuff like that, he always brings me like a care package of Hattie B's hot chicken. So it's usually like 2 orders of hot and then 1 order of shut the cluck up, which is like
Jesus.
I shit you
name,
not,
the name.
Nah, that's awesome.
25,000 on the Schofield level.
No, nope. No.
It is like the hottest shit you've ever had.
No.
So here's a
what I
life
do-
lesson for me.
But what I
You
do,
don't
I
even taste the
freeze
chicken
it.
at that point. Like it's
The
Yeah, it doesn't
second
taste like
somebody
chicken anymore.
tells
It just
you,
tastes like hot.
the second somebody tells you that their food is registered on some kind of thermometer,
yeah.
just quit. Just
Yeah.
be done with. Just
Yeah.
walk
No.
away.
No.
I don't
What-
want to
what is
know
it-
that there's a rating system that
No.
my food is on because
Nope.
I'm just done.
No.
I'm
What does it
done.
taste like? It tastes like the sun. No.
Yeah.
The last
No.
bottle doesn't even
No,
have
I'm out.
a flavor rating on
And
it. It says
none of
heat.
them are going to tell you about the next day. None of them are going to talk about the next day and how painful that is.
You know
Just
what?
wait.
I
I'm gonna
love
keep this-
spicy foods. I actually have 3 sets of pepper powder that I bought on Amazon. I buy routinely. It takes a while to go through one, but I have ghost pepper powder, I have scorpion pepper powder, and I have reaper pepper powder. And they all have different flavors, and you don't have to use a lot, obviously. But I'll put it on pizza or sandwiches. I use it all the time. And honestly, it is not bad at all the next day because the total volume of stuff that you're putting in your
compared
body
to,
is virtually nothing. It's a light sprinkle.
but
as
versus
opposed
the
to
like
getting
when
something
you
less spicy.
coat it in like the wing.
Yeah, the wings are covered with
They're
like,
covered.
you know, a
It
cup's
is.
worth of liquid hot sauce. So it's really not bad the next day, but it is legit lava on your mouth when you eat it.
Hey,
I mean,
I
it's
did
not- it
that.
takes me- I eat it all the time. Like
I
almost
did the
every
Pocky
day.
one
They
chip
know
challenge.
exactly.
Dude, his 1 chip challenge phenomenal.
That's what Wolf's doing, right? Wolf's doing the one.
Did you guys see Dustin's one chip channel
It
challenge?
was so good.
It was so
I
bad.
insulted him at the end of mine.
Well, and I mean, Jabroni has a one chip challenge on his channel. You can watch Edwin do his one
Oh
chip
my
challenge.
Oh,
He
I
was
saw
suffering.
I saw that he was suffering.
The
dying.
hockey chip is 1.6 million on the
brother.
Scoville scale.
I think you don't care. I'm good.
Well, 1.6 though. That's only. I think 1.6 is a little hotter than a habanero. I think a habanero is like 750,000, maybe 800,000 or something.
Yeah, the Pocky one chip challenge has the Reaper and Scorpion, and it's just the flavor isn't even good. Like even if it didn't burn your mouth, it tastes like ass. You know, like and
They can't even make it taste good.
no, and
If I'm getting high, I want to.
John ain't kidding. I will not
It's
go into all
from the
details.
devil.
I was totally
the
wrong.
next day
I was
is
totally
awesome.
wrong about the Hattie B. I was totally wrong about the Hattie B. So I want to apologize. I just looked it up. Hattie B, Shut the Cluck Up is 1 million on the Scoville chart.
Yep.
If they rate it, walk away.
Yeah.
What's the
Los and Skeff and I are like, we'll watch it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not participating.
Oh yeah, I'll watch you suffer all day, but
Exactly.
Sounds
That's where the
terrible.
joy is. Saturday night, it's right there.
Ugh.
Reaper's over 2 million.
Now Reaper is I'm called Ass Reaper. I'm quite sure I want that one.
That's what happens the next morning.
I was going to
That's
say,
the
you
morning
take,
after.
you take that first
That's the-
E out, you might be accurate.
That's the morning after chip.
You know, there's guys that have competitions where they mix, like genetically mix these peppers to make them hotter and hotter. And somebody just came out with a hotter one than Reaper that is now the hottest pepper on earth. And I can't remember the name of it.
You should definitely know
Flaming
it.
Anus.
It's just called death. It's just called death.
Yeah, it might be called death, honestly.
That's
I'm
how
not
we
really
lost
sure.
Grandpa.
I just want to say the last dab, which is the last bottle out of the 10, is 2.5 million Scovilles. Oh wait a minute, 2.5 plus Scovilles.
What's the plus sign do?
Yeah. No.
It doesn't go any
There's no more numbers left. There's not enough zeros. There's not enough zeros.
There's an infinity symbol out there somewhere. It's gotta happen.
No.
I'm lazy. Just lazy.
I'm with you, JP. I'm with you.
So
Watch
apparently the
and
hottest
mock.
pepper is made in curry. So curry's peppers, which
I love Thai
curry
food. and
being
I'm fine
synonymous
with like
with
regular
fire
spiced
shooting
Thai
out of your
food.
butt anyway.
I don't know if you guys have seen Ted Lasso when he goes to the Thai restaurant and he's like, cook it the way you would for a family member. And the journalist he's with is like, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I think that was not a good call.
Are you gonna eat that? No.
So good. I'm just like, oh my God.
Really?
I boiled.
Just
I
treat me
made
like a
boiled peanuts
customer,
with ghost
please.
pepper salt that are amazing. That's awesome.
I'm
But
paying
so
for this.
what I was saying about the reason I brought up the whole Hattie B's thing is like, we'll have like the regular, hot chicken there, but like I'll cut a tail off of like a piece of it, throw it onto a Hawaiian roll, and hit it with some blue cheese. And it just adds to it, right? It just kind of gives it that kick that it deserves, that you deserve. But you can't. I've tried it. You can't have a whole piece in one sitting because then you just start raining out of your face, like out of your nose and your eyes and your ears. It's just ridiculous. And you look
DS,
crazy.
that first bottle DS held up, the Reaper one, looked like the bottle from Romeo and Juliet that they drink out of and die. That's the one, right? That's the one.
I've been using these.
The apothecary's like, don't do this. You don't want this.
Yes.
And they're like,
You're not gonna be able, these are fairly new.
You should just take the poison. Take the poison.
right?
It'd be
It's
less
so much
painless.
easier.
Just take the poison.
There's not even
Don't
enough.
be so
missing.
woke.
There's not even enough missing to show you how much I've used. It takes me over a year to use one, and I have
See?
3.
There's some intelligence happening over there.
Look, do you see where he keeps it in?
I'm sure he
What's that?
uses rubber gloves too when distributing
look at
this.
it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, no, you got to mix that. Oh, he keeps.
Well, I'll tell you,
everything-
just open this up, I can smell it, and I apologize in advance if I sneeze, because when I shake this stuff out, I don't shake it, I just hold it and tap it.
You gently blow on it.
It's
Yeah,
flavoring.
and I'll tell you a
perfect.
funny story. the
You
wife's
tell it a
dead,
joke,
so she probably won't
and
do
then-
this. But I originally was buying ghost peppers, like raw, like the actual peppers, and I was slicing them up and mixing them in stuff. Okay, and I was handling them. And the first night I did that, it was many hours later. I had already washed up and everything, and we're messing around. And she's like, "We have to stop. It's burning." I'm like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "I don't know. It's burning. Something's not right." And the oils were still on my hands, and that cut our play night short. And so
This is the best story I've heard in a really long time.
yeah, so you guys can imagine what
I'm
details-
so
this is
imagining.
hours after dinner after I had eaten them, and so
Look at Jimmy.
so I had to stop, and then that was it. It was burning for like hours.
I haven't been on a show this good in years.
But then after that, I started to use gloves to handle them, and it just had to be such a production.
No glove, no love.
Right. So I just said, forget it. I'm just going to order
Use
the powder.
protection.
And-
Protection is key.
Yeah.
God.
So I just ordered the powder. Don't order raw peppers. You can't handle them, man. It doesn't go. It's
I can't even imagine. I ate a jalapeno bagel once and kissed my wife, and she's like, "Done."
Never
on a
touch me
whole
again
other level.
after breakfast.
Right? It's like she was like, "Whoa, okay."
Take the term spicing up that love making to a whole different degree.
Yeah.
All right, so clearly JP does not have Indian food in his neighborhood.
Dude, I love Thai food. Like Thai
Thai
food. When my wife and I get a date night out, in fact, our girls have started to love it too now. Like Thai food is the best.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
like,
love Thai food too.
We haven't
Just
done a lot of Thai yet.
in
but
moderation, be patient with the numbers. Like,
So the
don't
only
go in
Indian
there.
food-
Yeah,
the
don't
only
roll
Indian
in there like
place-
family. Roll in there
Yeah.
like a customer, and you'll be good.
The
Yeah.
only Indian food place that's near us, like they're mild, is still like too damned hot for the whole family.
Yeah,
And
right.
I'm over there like this, going, "Yeah, give me some more naan." Again.
Clear the sinuses. Where's the hummus?
Yeah, right. Use the hummus to calm it down a little bit. All right, so DS had some stuff to show,
I was gonna say, and there's an unboxing at some point, right?
and at this point, we have time.
Yeah. So, I'll show one book I picked up on Comic Link, which I haven't received yet, but it's already paid for. And, I watch all the auctions. Nothing big, but this is a book. Those of you who know me know how the history of this character is for me as a comic collector. And so, of course, it's a Thor book. And this is my favorite Journey into Mystery issue that I had when I was younger. And I'm finally getting it back. And it was sort of an impulse buy, but I keep my eye out for it. So I picked up this copy,
Hell yeah!
Jim 112.
Oh yeah, 8-0.
Look how sharp that looks. 8.0. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's an 8.0 white pager.
Jeez.
It's got this
That's-
little stamp on it where
Love
that's
it.
it's the American version, but apparently it was
Got sent
sold in the
overseas.
United States, traveled across the pond, ended
I
up
think
over
that's-
there at some point,
I wanna
and then
say it's
came over.
Wow.
I want to say that's German.
So it got the Deutschmark date money stamp,
yeah.
Nice.
dude.
Cool.
That's
Yeah, it's cool, right?
amazing.
And it's just such a clean, bright copy.
Dude. The
That's
colors,
beautiful.
yeah.
The
So
best
I
I've
think they
seen.
tracked it for this, which it looks better than an 8.0. I mean, I don't know. They don't have back cover photos, but yeah, it's a PC book that's got like sentimental value because Thor is what got me into comics when I was younger. And then when I got this like 6 or 7 years ago, I love the story. I love the cover. Obviously, I'm a Thor fan. This is one of the best issues I've ever read of any Thor book. I absolutely love it. And so I'm just happy to get this back in the PC.
Congrats, man.
And really, when it came up for bidding, I bid once. And like, I probably won't win it. And I bid, and I just ended up winning it for that. So I'll tell you, I paid $807 for it. I feel like it's worth way more than $807. I mean, it's
That's ridiculous.
yeah.
That's
I mean, I didn't
beauty.
look on GPA, but I feel like that's a good deal for that book. So I don't know.
Well, I feel like the stamp adds a ton of
That's-
nostalgia value.
Yeah, I think it's cool too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So I was happy to
What
get
a
that.
journey that book went on, you know?
Yeah, I
that
know.
could
It's
be-
so cool because it was here, and then it went across the pond over to Europe,
Right?
and then it got stamped at some point, and then it ended up back here in a slab, and now
So
it's
amazing.
Likely could have been actually bought by a GI stationed in Germany.
Yeah, quite possibly.
And an 8.0 too. I mean,
Yeah.
all that distance, that could have been a rat.
Right.
And
Yeah,
still
white
have white pages. White pages is nuts.
That's
And the
I've seen
cover is so
7.5
clean.
in my hands.
Now you know how pictures are when you get it. We'll see, but I'm excited to get it. We'll see how it
Nice.
is. But yeah, cool. And then the rest is Golden Age stuff. So I posted this today, but I picked this up off a buddy of mine, a book I've been looking for a few years. This is Pep Comics 34. This is from December of 1942.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
No, that's cool.
that is crazy.
Wow.
Look at that
Look at
freaky
that.
little like vampire-ish Nazi there with a syringe.
Yeah, and it's
Awesome.
actually 2 streams of gas he's shooting out of that.
Oh wow.
He's gassing her.
That's super cool.
And they even got
Even
like
says
blood
gas on the
eyes.
side.
That's
So
really
yeah, I
cool.
picked up this.
That is amazing.
Now, who's the main character in Pep Comics at that time before Archie?
Shield.
Well, they have several
Shield, that's
heroes in the MLJs, but they have the Shield. The Shield was like pre-Captain America. He's like the first patriotic superhero was the Shield. They have the Hangman. A bunch of heroes. Steel Sterling is another one. And most of these guys were heroes during the war, so they have a lot of war covers during World War II era. And of course, 2 of them are on here. So I'm not big into like the stories of these heroes and all that. You know, it's just a cover by. But
I mean, what a cover.
That's
yeah,
that's
it's a
super
really,
black.
really good one. So, but the Shield is the first patriotic superhero predating Captain America, even.
The 2 skulls in the corner also. Like,
Yeah,
those
that's
are the
that's my favorite part.
Look at
That's
that.
cool.
So cool.
Like he's petting his babies.
Right? He's fingering one of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't even hot
He's
sauce
just-
on there.
He's just doing it. Look, yeah.
Yeah, so
We're back.
3
Right
out
in the eye hole.
white. Yeah, so really stoked to get that.
Nice.
One of my daughters was like, Dad, did you just
Yeah.
say that? Yeah. Hi, Kate.
I feel like most of the Golden Age stuff is mostly
I don't take it back.
like cover buys anyway, because
Yeah.
a lot of times with the Golden Age books, the covers are not necessarily the story in the book. So you open it up and like the story is completely different than the cover.
Yeah, a lot of times it is like that. And you know, if you want like good superhero stuff, you got your Supermans, your Batman stuff, your timely heroes, Captain America, Human Torch, you know, stuff like that. But for me, it's just cover buys. And then I got a couple more here if you want to see these.
Absolutely.
All right. This one I never posted on my Instagram. I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I just threw it in a box. This is a pre-code horror book from 1953.
Just
This
pick
is
it up in the
a
box.
Bill Everett cover.
You just threw that in a box?
Yeah, I mean it's I mean
Really
I'll post
nice
it at some
box,
point, but it's a pretty tough book, pretty sought after. It's a 2.0, but a pretty good looking 2.0.
Yeah.
This is Journey into Mystery 6, so the early one.
Yep.
The classic wedding scene there.
Yeah, pre
I love a
superhero.
redhead.
All right.
And
So
pretty
when
colors on this,
that can be a wedding cover, a black cover, a
A Get
No.
Prizes back cover.
Yeah, get prizes on the back, and it's got these little squares
Give me
here.
some ideas there, John.
These tell you about some of the stories inside. Wings of the Vampire, Death, The Perfect Specimen.
that's me.
So you get those. So
19
yeah, pretty iconic Atlas book. And then I didn't go to Baltimore Comic Con, but I had a friend that was there that posted a picture of this, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm interested." So he facilitated me working out a deal for this book, and then he shipped it to me, and I PayPal'd him. And there was one coming up on Heritage. I didn't want to take my chances losing it. It's a book I've been looking for years, also. So I just figured, let me grab this one. I don't have to worry about the one coming up on Heritage. And it's National Comics 16.
Well, Uncle Sam action there.
Yeah, so
you
this
picked
one,
you picked that up like a month ago, right?
well, Baltimore Comic Con, yeah. So like,
Baltimore, yeah.
yeah. 3 weeks
End
ago,
of
probably.
October. Yeah.
So this is from October of '41. So it hit the newsstands a little before that. But in any event, this is pre-Pearl Harbor.
Whoa. Wait. So you got that? It came out in October of '41, and you got that in October of 2021.
Yeah, 80 years.
later.
That's cool.
And it's these two massive figures fighting in the harbor, and you can see. I think they left off.
Uncle Sam
What
choking
would
him out.
probably have been a swastika. Have this been post Pearl Harbor, there'd probably be a swastika on the skeleton somewhere because he's got like the Kaiser helmet on.
Yeah.
He's lifting the battleship out of the water.
Man, when you choke someone like with your hand upside down, that you know you're good at that shit. Dude.
Yeah, here-
That's no chicken he's choking.
yeah, and here comes a left hook.
Oh yeah, he's getting it.
Yeah.
And he's got this giant mace in his hands, and I don't know, pretty dope cover. So
Really cool.
Yeah, 5-0 off white. I was like, how can I pass that up? And
I
then
hear like the voice of Skeletor. That look at that
Then-
skeleton.
so when that one on Heritage came up the following Sunday, which was a few days later, maybe like 2 days later, I actually threw a bid on it, and I actually ended up winning that too. So
Great. Now you have one to get rid of now.
yeah, so I'm not going to keep both, but for now it's cool to have two. I don't keep multiples, but
Poor DS.
Poor.
so
What a terrible. You should. I mean,
There you go. Get a 2 for Tuesday.
There you
there you
go.
go, 4, 5, and a 5-0. So I need to get rid of one of these. So I mean, clearly I've spent too much money over the last month.
it seems like a good problem to have. Good problem.
So yeah, I need to sell some more stuff, but that's what I do. I buy stuff and then I sell stuff and then I buy new stuff. Keeps the collection fresh and it generates its own money. And so I can sell a big book and then pick up a big book, and I'm sort of an even money.
It keeps you ready for comic gories too. At any moment, you just roll in there and slay.
We need to
Right,
see Old
yes.
Wolf on, we need to see Old Wolf on Comic Gories. I
Hell
haven't seen
no.
that yet.
No, I'm sorry.
He's told me no so many times you can't even imagine.
No.
I got to tell you though, like every time I see DS bring out books, it's like always some like esoteric, just sick ass golden age book that I've never seen before. That I'm like, that's fantastic.
That you instantly add to your eBay watch list, and you're like,
Right? Yeah. Well,
God, this
stuff
is
that
gonna hurt
never
me
comes
later.
up on eBay,
Yeah.
right? You know, 'cause-
Well, I
I've got
appreciate it.
3
I'll tell
golden
you.
age books on my eBay watch list, and they're all thanks to him.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you, I appreciate that. But one of the most enjoyable aspects of this hobby before I got on Instagram and YouTube, before I met any of you or anything, I was sort of like a lonely collector. Didn't really have a lot of friends who were into this stuff. And so I was missing this one aspect that I really enjoy, and it's showing books to other collectors that they haven't seen. That's the greatest compliment ever that touches me the most, is when somebody's like, DS, I've never seen that before. That's awesome.
Nah, you don't have this cover. Is that what you're telling us? That's what you like doing?
That's,
Well,
that's how you keep friends. Keep friends that way.
It's not really, because I'll tell you, most of the people who've never seen it before are not ever going to buy it. They wouldn't be interested in picking it up. So a lot of people, like most of you guys, probably haven't seen those books before. But this way you can enjoy them, and I can share them with you without you having to ever spend the money to pick them up. And yeah, I don't know, I share that stuff with the community. But when I pick up like FF1, when I had that low grade one, that's more of the like, look what I got. That's like, everybody does that with like big keys. But this
You
stuff
showed that
is
when
much
you
more.
showed that Battlefront on Comic Gories,
Yeah.
I was like, this is like screw like comic book story
the
character I
Minesweeper
love. This
one?
was like, this is a masterpiece. This is a piece of art. Like, holy crap, on a different level. Like, this was something just that anybody could look at and say, wow, somebody
Sorry about that.
put their heart and soul into that piece of work.
Yeah,
And
that
I was
Rusty-
like,
that
it
Rusty-
instantly went straight to my eBay watch list.
Is that the Rusty
And even
one with the Minesweeper?
DS was like, dude, one of them just came up. You better be watching this. And I freaking was in the middle of a show when it went the eBay listing. I was like trying to watch it and do the show at the same time.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll keep an eye out for you for that too. I have been, and that one I found for you. But there will be others.
It's an amazing piece of art.
Yeah, and that book will come around. There's not a ton of them, but you'll see it, and it's not like that's not going to be thousands and thousands of dollars either. You can find a reasonable price copy, and if I
Which
find
is shocking to me because it's just, I mean, maybe I had family at the Battle of the Bulge, so that imagery for me just evokes a ton of like nostalgic family, I don't know, vibes that I just can't deny. So you look at it and you're just like, it feels so real, like it was made by somebody that was
I know,
so closely connected to it.
I always feel like that one should be hanging in a gallery somewhere as a painting and not on a comic book. That's how I feel about that one. Yeah.
It transcends the medium.
Yeah, I don't hang anything on the wall behind me. I'm so paranoid that my books stay hidden away from all the light in the boxes. I'm so paranoid to display them. I don't want any UV light hitting them. Like I have the lights low now because they're sitting next to me, and I don't
I
want
do
to
the same with my wife. It works.
You
wonders.
don't go to every book and say, "My precious, my precious." Do you do that? You used to like eat a fish and you'll eat my precious.
That's what I do with my comics. I come in here at night with the lights off, and I do that. I'm like, my precious.
If you can make Jimmy cover his mouth, you've done something right on this show. The second Jimmy goes, "Oh damn."
And John, with your wife, I don't know, that's another situation I'm not even going to do.
She's not around. Only Kate's around. She's doing her math homework. Every once in a while, she looks at me and just shakes her head.
She just shakes her head. Yeah, she's like,
That's all I get.
Disapproval of the father.
Right?
I've got a book right here that y'all have also never seen before.
Hang on a second.
If it's got Scarlet Spider, I think I'm just.
It does not. It does not.
Anything to do with a clone?
John, I
No.
gotta say though,
Darkhawk.
if you keep up
Darkhawk.
some of these comments, they're gonna take away your California card, and you're gonna have to move.
Oh,
It's all right.
All right.
It's
Big
been
George
revoked
Big.
several times at this point.
What do you got, George?
All
All right.
George.
Give me that big square.
Circle gets
oh
the
man,
square.
demanding the big square.
Yeah.
Art by Alison Blackwell.
Jesus Christ.
Can you kick him? How do you kick him? Can I kick
I
him? from here?
intentionally didn't take a drink at this moment. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait.
To be fair, this is my wife's book. I got it for her for Christmas
We
a
knew it.
couple years
You're a
back.
brony.
It's not even issue 1.
No, dude. It's
Issue
number 22.
22.
Dude, it's
No,
Friendship is
that-
Magic 22. I mean,
Is that a
don't you know?
PDX case? What case is that? What is that?
In case
Yeah,
you
this
don't
is
know,
a-
Jimmy, Friendship was Magic still at issue 1. It's always magic. Always magic.
That's all I got.
If only it was the Care Bears. If it was Care Bears, I'd be in.
Okay, wait, hang on a second. I have to apologize to Entropy and Comics for the first time joining my channel and my live stream and seeing
Kevin.
George whip out a My Little Pony book. This is not the kind of stuff that we normally have on here. Just roll with
Yeah.
it, bro.
Kevin, you missed the first appearance of Gargamel. It happened like 3.
Oh man, that's a great book. It's a great book. I hear they're making a couple
Dude,
movies.
Is Dr. Doofenshmirtz not the latter day Gargamel, right? Like,
Dude,
you know,
that show
I'm
is
just
so
like-
good. If your kids can get into I mean my girls absolutely die. Yeah,
you
yeah,
are a brony. I knew it.
he is.
I'm literally not. I'm in my comic book room. My wife has her fandom room right next to me.
I mean, it's okay, dude. You don't have to make an excuse. You just accept it.
We're talking about
We'll accept
He's
you.
owning it.
Did you
George,
go
Yeah.
to the other
just knock
room?
out that wall to your left. That's all.
It's
Just knock
okay.
that wall out.
It's okay to like My Little
Wait, so
Pony.
I'm trying to understand here. I mean, I know that George has some banger books, but where are they?
Well, this is like a
First
$4,000
appearance of
book right
Phineas and
here.
Ferb is
Which one?
Well, this week,
This one?
because he just took over the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, that's about a $4,000 book right there. Dude, the big books are in my oh shit box that is right next to me.
to who?
Oh, I believe Reggie calls that the Old Sugar Box, right?
Yeah,
It's in the magazine.
here, there you go. There's a
There
Hey,
we go.
Oh, now he's playing.
I mean,
He's
that
here
one's
to
okay.
play. He's here to play.
That one's
There
okay.
it is. Where? There it
Oh,
is.
There it is.
There
Take
it
it,
is.
comic community.
Those are his wife's,
Bend over
right?
and
Those are his
take
wife's
it.
books.
yeah. These are my
Oh,
wife's
there
too.
you
These
go.
are
This is
yeah.
what
I
gets,
figured
this is
that
what
she
gets
has
him
good
late
taste.
at night, right there.
She has good taste.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
So
Is
I
that a
hid mine
9.8
in
or
the
a 9.6
background.
on that?
Yep.
Oh,
Those aren't
You know.
real.
Come on, you
9.8
know.
don't
You
exist in
know.
that book.
Steph, that's what that looks like.
That's not a real book. They don't make that book in a 9.8. Trust me, I would know.
Hey,
Yeah, I've got like several in the no.
yo,
I have
this
8 9.6s saying that 9.8s don't exist.
That's not a 9.8. That's a 9.4. All
That's
day.
this is
easily
a
a
9.4. This is a 9.4 until DS got a hold of it. He flattened the
Yeah,
fuck
there
out
we
of it.
go.
He just
And,
traded. No, he just swapped it out for another book. That's a different book.
You know what?
That's a
Wait,
different
you
book.
know, that was a 9.4 that CCS pressed.
CCS pressed this into a 9.4, and then I gave it to DS, and he gave it the 9.8 treatment.
He
That with a
massaged
little
it.
on-site grading, and yeah.
Yeah, we also gave it the Kenny
Very jealous.
let it air out
I wanna
method
wreck
too
it.
before on-site.
Hang on. So Who Dat has a counter to your My Little Pony action. Who that? You want to throw that back up, sir?
Throw it out there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
There we
I was
go.
watching that with my daughter like the other night.
That's a classic
Man,
movie.
that was my favorite. That was my favorite Disney bestiality movie.
I just bought it. Bought it for my daughter.
Oh, look, he covered his mouth. Look, he's doing it.
Hello, Nebraska.
One for me.
Top
That was
2
great.
Disney
I loved
princesses right there, though. Belle and Princess Leia now.
Oh,
Best
come
Disney
on,
princesses.
John.
Come on.
Belle is number 2.
Bell's number 2. Wait, no. So
No,
sorry.
Belle
Is
is
that
number
what
1
you got?
and Leia is number 2.
So first
Belle
off,
can
Snow
read.
White is always number 1.
No way.
It's
no
only because
way.
she's quiet.
OG and the cutest.
I just like how he has it right there behind him where he just
I mean,
pulls
she can
out
clean
anytime.
house. I'll give her that.
Yeah, no, that's Cinderella. Oh yeah, I guess yeah. She can clean after a bunch of short guys.
both.
Yeah, that means that she's an Italian princess.
Yeah.
All right, so this is
Ooh, He-Man. Ooh, my
this is a
talent.
gift from Carlito Classico.
Just
that I'm
pour me a
finally
little
gonna
of
open.
yours right here.
Yeah, we're like we're gonna just
There
tip
you
it
go.
into the glass.
Like that.
Ooh,
There you
we'll
go.
start out,
Thank
do that.
you. Good.
I need a fill up. Where are you?
Nice
Because
bouquet.
I'm all out of peanut butter whiskey at this stage.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, you
Who's got the California
Wait.
card now?
Did you
Yeah,
just
you gotta
question
try it.
peanut butter whiskey?
Yes, I
I'm gonna refer
definitely
to you to
questioned.
my associate upstairs.
Oh,
about-
dude, that shit gave me the worst hangover I ever had in my life.
Exactly. That's how good that is.
Yeah,
You're
Like-
not selling it.
I drank like a glass of that, and I thought I was gonna die.
And this
I'm
is a
gonna
man
die.
who ate breakfast mac and cheese and didn't die.
Ooh, what was that?
Was
Show
it
that
buffalo
viewer.
mac and cheese?
Yeah,
Ooh.
It was not
So-
Buffalo.
Oh, that's just cheese and noodles. That's like
That was
breakfast of the
mac and cheese
champions.
with an egg on top.
man. Wow.
Dude, that's the breakfast of the champions right there.
I've got my Daredevil 16 getting reslabbed right now, reholdered at CGC. That
I want to show
Spider-Man,
off cool books.
Daredevil,
Yep.
Well, that's
Ditto
so
art.
dangerous.
because it was in a real flimsy frame from Man Cave, and I'm like, this. I want to keep this sharp. So,
I get my first
thank you,
art.
Man Cave. It is getting reholdered right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh,
There goes the neighborhood.
look, people flexing here. What's going on?
I want to flex.
Skeff and I here came here to be friends. I don't know what the
Right.
rest of you are
I
doing.
have
here.
nothing cool.
hey,
You know
someone
I don't
asked
have
me where
anything
my bangers
cool,
were at.
Right? Skeff and I came here for friendship.
I have
don't
that
know
book behind me.
who that doesn't play friends. Who that's like, let me just hit you with a couple of
I'm
slabs.
happy to
and you
have a
guys will
Fantastic
take it.
Four, number 49.
All right,
That's
all
probably
right.
going to come back in a 0.5.
All right, so I got to throw this up. So these are recent acquisitions. Well, one's a recent acquisition, one's a recent return from CGC. So after
Better be a My
6
Little
months,
Pony.
6 months at CGC, she came home.
There it is.
Oh yeah,
All better.
She looked like she's been through a lot.
she has. She's had a rough
She's been at
day.
CGC for 6 months.
Yeah,
Really?
They
hard.
definitely
Wait,
manhandled her.
Wait, what?
she's crying. She's
Her
crying.
makeup was perfect when she got there, and
That
now
is true. Yeah.
Nice job, Jimmy.
But I'm so glad this thing came back in at 9.8. I was like,
Congrats,
it might be a 9.6, but it's still worth putting it in the frame. But yeah, no,
That's
that
true.
was that
I'm
was
definitely not shaming Houdat, Chris. Houdat brings the thunder.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought we were here to be friends. I didn't realize.
Yeah, right? I don't have anything prepared.
I came here to. I even texted Jimmy beforehand, like, "What do I have to prepare?" He's like, "No, it's just a casual hangout." And then here people are like slapping me in the face.
They're just here to embarrass us, John. That's all.
hey,
I mean,
I was challenged. I was just going to show My Little Pony and get out of here.
I was showing an Omni. I'm like, this is
You
not
call
worth
it?
anything except to me.
So okay, so this next one, I picked this up.
He's not going to
2
unbox
2 weeks
anything
ago.
today.
I got this 2 weeks ago, and so this is me picking up something I should have got a long time ago for a good price before it got stupid.
Darkhawk.
Oh yeah, nice.
Darkhawk. Hey,
Not
Journey
Darkhawk.
to Mystery is the theme tonight.
I love Journey of the Mystery.
So 2.5, but it presents super good.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. So I got a little Jane Foster action there, a little second Thor. So
That's awesome.
second Thor, gonna go after the first. Yeah. So So happy about that. Definitely happy about that.
Yeah, I still need a Gym 83 is like my ultimate. I'm a Golden Age collector, but I do have Silver Age, which I keep for some time. But I really want a Gym 83 as like a long-term keeper. That's like my ultimate superhero Silver Age book, Gym 83. I just can't get
who else is in the same boat as you?
Same boat. Yeah, same boat. Yes. Wow.
Yeah, the boat
Let me go and scoot this back. Wow.
Yeah, we're in the same boat
unnecessary.
that's sinking under the rising tide, and we just can't keep it afloat anymore. That boat.
Right? Like I've been buying Werewolf by Night 32s instead of Journey to Mr. 83.
What are you doing? Don't chase that Moon Knight crap.
I already bought them. They already have them. They're graded. Remember, I got an 8.5 that's worth like $5,000.
I know, that was amazing.
Isn't that nuts?
Got that raw and went 8.5 on that. That's
I'll tell you, if you're sitting on Moon Knights and stuff like that in bronze, I'd dump all that bronze and buy a Gym 83. That's what
I gotta wait. There's no Moon Knight trailer yet.
Man, dump that crap. Get rid of it.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm not a fool. Look at the Kang books.
Stupid expensive.
Look at the Kang books. They're dumb, and he showed up.
Oh, damn, that McCollin 12 is amazing. Wow. Woof. That's good stuff. All right, so this came from Whatnot.
Wait, you didn't even show that as an
we got another
option. How many boxes does this guy have?
What I have, wait, so I'm just
My
now
goal
getting
is just to
the
keep
box,
Los laughing
right?
the whole night. Los is like, dude, I'm here for this.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No. So this is super cool. So,
Sorry, Los.
so Thorough had was doing an auction on Whatnot, and like
You got it for $1, right?
No, I did not. But I
No,
just kind of tripped into it, and I'm like, I'm hanging out.
To give it away at an auction, and then he said, "Hey, you forgot to give that one away at an auction. So hey, the winner is Jimmy from the auction."
No, that was that's not how auctions work. Usually, you have to pay.
Oh, okay. I thought that was your MO.
I'm just gonna win it.
But I saw this, and I'm like, I've got to have it. I don't have it, and I got to have it. And I don't know why I didn't have it, to be honest with you. But so I got this at auction.
Michael Turner, right?
Yep.
Turner.
I love Michael Turner.
Trying to get the glare out of there. But yeah,
Michael Turner.
That thing is beautiful.
That's awesome.
Super good stuff. But yeah, so thanks, Thorough, for that one. Of course, I had to outbid. These, all right, so John is going to love this.
Ooh. Like I haven't loved everything up to now. Come on.
John specifically is going to love this. I know Los is going to love this. Because, like I have not been into those negative space variants at all. Right?
I love John Tyler.
I think they're hit or miss. Some people,
they're cool, right?
I'll buy all of John's books. John Tyler Christopher, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got a lot of books.
Not you, John. The famous one.
Famous. Ouch. Ow. That man has
I'm definitely not. I'm happy to say I'm not the famous one.
Ouch.
Cusack alone goes right.
TikTok star in the making over there.
So these came up.
I'm a TikTok sensation, but that's about all I got.
These came up.
Looks like George left and wants back in, but I mean that's up to you. You can make that call. I'm not gonna say you have to bring it back.
Hey, hello, Tony. How you doing?
I'm back.
He wanted to go get
He
more
might have
books to
more
make us feel bad about
frames and
ourselves.
bronies to show us.
Did you get some more frames?
No, I got one of these. I'm going to send it to DS.
Oh fuck!
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Aki one chip challenge.
That one, that's the one that Dustin did. He said it tastes terrible.
Just no. I've seen all I need to see.
So
no.
all 8 of us.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down right now. I'll do it.
Hey, I'll mail you one and we'll eat it together, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You're gonna eat another one after you hated the last one so badly.
But now I know what to expect, and I can.
Isn't that the definition of insanity?
Yeah.
Same thing
Yeah,
over
That's
and
the
over,
definition of it, right?
Yep.
Lord.
Yeah.
Expecting a different result. No, it's gonna be the same.
Are all 8 of us
It's
going
gonna
to
hurt.
I will never do that. I'd rather punch myself in the face as hard as I could.
Okay, I'll watch.
Right in the face.
The voice of logic.
So all 7 plus a punch in the face are going to do this?
Yeah. That's pretty hard to do.
Well, all 7 of us will do it, and you'll just.
I'm really good at it. I used to
I
box.
will watch and laugh
Right.
and enjoy.
So
I've only got
John,
2, so
you guys
people would
doing
have to
this or
get
what?
their own.
They're at Meijer. They're at all the grocery stores.
Yeah.
Where can you buy those? I'll seriously do this with you, D-Runk. I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm
100%.
I've seen them at like Fresh Times, Fresh Markets, farm market districts.
Okay.
He
so
knows
it's
where
like-
they are,
Hey,
yet he
you can
won't
let me
have
in.
one.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll look around see if I can find one to buy.
You can probably order them off the website.
Don't you have one coming up? Didn't you advertise this?
He won't even
I
turn his
got
camera
wings
on.
on
Look at him. He's
Saturday.
like, I'm going to show books, but I'm not
I have
going
wings.
to talk
Hot
this
Wing
chip
Challenge, the second annual, 8:00.
Oh, who that would do the
Squad.
one chip challenge?
All right, we'll schedule the one. Yeah, we'll schedule the one chip challenge. Of course you do, Barrett.
Okay, we'll do the Hot Wing Challenge, and John will do an avocado or something.
All right,
I'll
so
eat the avocado.
I'm gonna
I'll
show
do
this
an
up. All right,
avocado on any meal.
so not a huge John Taylor Christopher.
I like my woke
fan
toast.
until he put this out.
I knew
Then
it
I was
would be.
all-
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I picked up a set of those. They were nice.
Yeah, I didn't get the one with the white one because I didn't. Honestly, I thought the white
No.
one was not so great.
I didn't
You know,
The
know
white
what?
one sold out in like 10 seconds. It was stupid.
Oh, I know.
the green one's where it's at.
Yeah, like the white one, I didn't really care for. The green one, right? That's old school for me. And then
I
of
like the
course
green one.
the red one.
Oh, very
Stunning.
nice.
They look great in person.
They really do. And so this is my first time actually opening. I've had this box since like this shit came out. So
Wow.
yeah, my restraint. But yeah, big fan
Good
of those.
stuff.
Those are very nice.
Oh, so I'm
How many more
liking those.
boxes you got?
I have two. I have two, and they're connected. They're Canadian. Oh, like who that? Would
We
you
just throwing
just
shit stuff out there or what?
who that's over here like?
If
Yeah,
you
he's
wanted
dropping
your
that.
channel to
That's
grow,
early
Jimmy,
at
you would
that
just
time.
leave
I like it.
Hudat
Starting
right
auction
there
bid,
and let him show
$5,
books.
Hudat.
Starting
Start the
off-
$5, 1 minute.
I mean, you
$5
can
on
still
your
do your
daughter's
unboxings
books.
on the tiny square and let Hudat just show up the real books on his square.
The real book's nice.
Oh, that's a nice one.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's a cool one. I like that.
Half off Thursday. Half
I
off
know, that's a
Thursday.
nice one.
Yeah.
Is this your
I love
recent? Are these your recent pickups, or do you just crack open a box of slabs?
Are these the ones you're selling soon?
He's like, no, these are not for sale.
I love the silent treatment. That actually makes this better.
Let me get that Spider Gwen from you. Let me get that Spider Gwen.
Look, there's the head shake. Not happening.
Come on. We can make a trade. I got a lot of something to kill children number ones.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
what? You can trade him
Jesus.
one of those. You can trade him one of those 9.8s for like 7 of his 9.6s.
If
of
you want some
Ultimate
little
Quality.
ponies, I know somebody who's got a connection.
Now I'm just waiting for. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, so all right, I got a little story here. So most of us, well, here I'll go back to this screen. So most of us were around. We're at least born in the 70s and around in the 80s. Yeah, except for a couple.
I mean, I was there. I was born in '83.
I
You were
was born in.
83? Holy crap!
You were born the year I graduated.
Get this fucking guy.
Why are you
out
so
of here.
prematurely gray?
Oh, dude, I've been through some bullshit, dude.
You let him in here twice.
Seriously, George, you were
wait,
born the
wait.
year I graduated high school.
Yeah, it was a good year.
It was a good year.
Wait a second. Is that my
That means
son?
that he could be your daddy.
Yeah, he might be.
1988.
There you go,
Wow.
dude.
Wow.
Hey, do you dye your beard? Because like my shit's all
Dude.
fucked up.
No,
Yeah.
this is all
This is
natural,
just
man.
this is just pure. I'm
Yeah,
just
like
it's
clean
just my
living, bro.
genes.
We
No,
had
just
something.
for men.
Clean
We
living,
had
baby.
something. You and I had something, and then you
Yeah,
did this.
well, it
88
wasn't an
thing.
age. It wasn't closeness in age.
Sorry,
That's
Dad.
not what it
Dad,
was.
I'm sorry.
I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from you.
If anything's telling,
Nah,
it's that
man.
receding hairline you got going on.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that's only because I wear a
Ask me
hat, though.
for
I've got
I
one too.
dye it. They're like, I don't dye it. It's just this dark.
I think I got them beat actually.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the rare times we've seen you without a hat on.
Well, now you know why.
No kidding, huh?
I mean,
It
Chris.
might be the hat causing it.
I mean,
Looking
Chris,
like John
it's
Travolta
possible.
up there.
Your hair needs to breathe.
Let me here when I'll trim this up, and then you can borrow some of this.
Yeah, I need some of that.
Yeah.
I got
Hey,
some. I got
Thick
some. I'll
and
trim
it's
down
dark.
here.
Scaff is a damn millennial.
I am. I am a damn millennial. It makes sense though, right?
Oh, good.
It really does because you keep buying modern stuff.
Right? I'm just trying to buy the
It's gonna
books that I was
increase in
born in the
value.
era of.
So how's that Liefeld collection going?
Oh man, it's got no legs.
Wait.
Actually, I can't stand
Who'd
Rob
I-
Liefeld.
who'd I
don't
just
like
whipped out
him
his
at
butt?
I
all.
was just talking to my daughter about it on the way home today because she had finished the first volume of this New Mutants run. She's like, "Where does it go?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're just gonna stick to the one volume on that one.
Don't keep reading.
We're not
It
gonna
doesn't
get
get
the
better.
second volume of New
Just tell her
Mutants."
everything after
Omnibus.
Follow the Mutants is garbage.
Yeah.
Here's
We'll
what
see.
you all need to get.
I'm a
When
damn
Sienkiewicz
millennial.
leaves,
Oh, you turd! I got a 9.
look at these guys. Who
This
that
whole-
shows up and he's like, "Give me the
Wait,
center square."
Wait,
'cause here's how we
hold
go.
on. DS is showing off his King spec here.
Wait a minute. This is not Golden Age. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, wait.
I know, but this cover is just so good. I couldn't pass it up. It's just such an awesome cover. I just freaking love it.
terrible.
Do you like the color red?
The red, the black,
It
the
matches
heroes,
the shirt.
That's a beautiful book.
That is a nice book. I'm sorry. I'll shut
Yeah,
up.
and it's a pretty good looking 8.0. But man, Avengers Annual 2. This is I recently discovered this. Like nobody ever shows this off or buys it or anything, so I didn't even know about
That
it.
book's been around for a while, so
Yeah, I know. I just discovered it recently, so I was like, I need to get one.
What?
And so yeah,
So
Yes,
do
beautiful
we
book.
do we know that that's a key, right? Everybody
That,
knows that's a key.
Everything's a key.
That doesn't fit your collection.
Everything's
No.
a key.
Yeah,
He's right.
I
It doesn't
know
fit
it
your
doesn't.
collection.
this
So
is
if you want to send that to me as to get away from, to get rid of it.
Who's at the first appearance of DS?
Scarlet Centurion.
Who is the Scarlet Centurion?
He doesn't know. He's Golden Age.
My Little Pony.
In the
I
chat,
have no
somebody,
idea. I
somebody
thought
in
it
the
was
chat
cool,
tell
so I
me.
bought it.
Somebody in the chat tell me who the Scarlet Centurion is, and I will send you Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe trade.
Hey, I went to high school with her. She was
You
one of
can,
the
you can
classmates.
win this if you say in the chat the correct who is the Scarlet Centurion.
All right, everyone was just whipping out their Kangs.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man! You can't just blow it like that. All right. So in the 80s, there was a company out of Canada called Aircell Publishing.
I was born in the 80s.
Oh yeah, Aircell, nice.
All right. So we got one that knows who Aircell is.
I think I have an Aircell book here somewhere. It's a book reprint book.
All right. So I'm going to open up this box because this is the start of it. This is what got me back into it, because there was a series that I loved when I was in high school, high school or junior. I think it was my junior. I'm not talking to you.
I'm not sure she understands.
She doesn't understand. She don't get it because she's not old enough.
Like me.
Tacoma Comics with the win. It's a Kang. That's right.
The fuck? I'm like right above him.
Too slow.
John.
Too slow.
There was
All right.
that.
Fair
Okay,
enough,
fine
fair enough,
print.
fair enough,
I'm just
fair
gonna
enough.
say.
John's the winner.
You got them
Totally
quick
kidding.
Rob Liefeld feet.
John even pulled out the book to show it.
He did. He had it. Hey.
You're
Show
so
off
tiny over
Thursday.
there when there's so many people in.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's what she said.
Yeah, that is it. So that is one of Kang's alter egos.
It is one of his many. Yeah,
One of his
I
many.
got the like FF. What is it, like Rama Tut or whatever issue?
Yeah, Ramatut, Immortus, a few others. Anyway, so
I
there's
thought Warlock was bad with the keys.
Jimmy, come on. It's about you, not about John and what the hell he has. Come on, let's go. Get the blame out. Come on, cut it fast.
All right,
Man.
hang on.
Did he mute
have to
himself?
put
So
the
we're all
sounds.
just
You
sitting
gotta
here in
put the sounds.
silence. We're just
You
like,
gotta
we were all
sounds of
muted
it.
I'm gonna make
Just
myself the big screen, and then you're just gonna sit. In
No,
silence.
you can't do that. You got to make the sounds of the bubble wrap and the paper.
You just
and
watch and
the
live in it.
Oh,
Just
Where's
stew
the
in
Charlie
it.
Chaplin sound in the background?
Well, nobody likes the sound of like plastic on plastic or bubble
I don't
wrap.
care.
I mean, I don't mind it at all.
No, yeah, exactly.
So
For nefarious reasons.
So,
It's the sound of opening up something awesome. Like I love that sound.
I know. Me too.
so I'm watching
Jimmy, rewrap that and do it.
That probably doesn't have the tattoos.
Yeah.
I can't even see. It's so small.
The blue label. It's got the tattoo.
Who that? I love that book, brother.
We're just gonna keep
gotta get
showing
the-
books in the background.
Just a
You got to get the
$3,000 book.
goblin label on that.
Big deal.
Stop flexing, who dat? We all know you're a baller.
Got it. Who?
I just have this one. I'm just gonna keep showing it.
Throw it away.
I have this one.
All right, I'm just going to this layout. Anyway, so in 1986, they released a book called Warlock 5.
Yep.
There you go. Somebody
I
knows
apologize. I thought I was on the wrong show when D. Runk was showing big books.
No,
that.
did you look behind him?
Yeah, he got a $4,000 book behind him.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
One.
There's air quotes around that, though,
I
right?
think he printed out the cover and just stuck it in one of his slabs.
It's a DGC. Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yeah,
so
I want a
it's
DGC.
EGS.
DGC.
there's a book called Warlock 5. And so this is issue number 1. I'm gonna pull John's comment off. So this is issue number 1. So it's based on 5 different magic wielders, or I can't remember. It's been a long time since I read it, but like nostalgia, like childhood nostalgia kind of thing, right? But they had some really cool covers. But this was issue number 1, and these were all 9/6s. So I was able to actually get them off of eBay for like dirt cheap. Literally, they went up for auction. But one of the cool things is the robot guy has this great like Terminator style like look to him.
Oh, that's cool.
Man. Big guy
Right,
and
so-
rusty.
These actually wind up being like some of the bigger books like in the series in terms of like values, but they're not. I mean, they're obviously not worth a whole lot, but they're really fun reads. But some of the art is actually fantastic, especially the cover art.
He's got a great dental plan.
So what was it like? I think 2 through 6 were like headshots like this of each of the characters that's on the first one here. I know these are like not like highly interesting to everybody, but like
I find it highly interesting. I love this stuff.
to me they're like
I love Harry Potter.
and then
I like Terminator. I like
That's
Terminator.
awesome.
So that's fine.
and then this was like the other big one was this one here. But like out of all of them, there's one that's like way bigger. So and that's what's in here. So I'm hoping that these ones that I got, these are the rest of the headshot covers. I'm hoping these can come up as 9/6s, so I can go all auto linear on those.
My aunt did all the artwork for the Harry Potter books.
Really?
Who did what?
Yeah. The artwork for the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, who did it?
Mary Grandpré, my aunt.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. We're not close at all, and it's not
What
in a
the
bad
fuck?
way.
That's not helpful to me at all.
Well, not in a bad way. We're not like enemies, but we're not like it's not a close.
Is this something
Part of
she
it.
chooses to? She doesn't want to look at you. She doesn't.
She's probably upset too because your girl got all that
Related
money.
to George.
Yeah.
She's all upset with him because he has a lot of My Little Pony in the room on the side of him, and she's really embarrassed about that.
I'd be embarrassed if I had that much My Little Pony next to me.
I got some My Little Pony books I bought, but that's because I have a 6-year-old daughter.
All right. So here's the other covers. So
very
the other
cool.
headshots. And these are actually like really. I mean, the art is really well done. And then what's great having these, it's all actually black and white on the inside, right? So this is like total '80s independent.
Yeah,
right?
I remember those. I remember those.
When they couldn't actually afford, color pages on the inside. So that's issue 2. No, sorry, that's issue 3. Here's issue 2.
I remember those.
I feel like Bub arrived just in time for that cover.
Right. Oh, hey, Bub's here. He is
Hey, Bubs.
interested. Nice. But this is the best one. Like, so this next one is actually the best one. Like, this is the most highly sought after cover, especially in high grade. And it's issue number 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's obviously it's very airbrush, but it's just such a great looking cover.
A lot of things on IG are airbrush.
I thought that was Playboy.
They all moved to IG.
So yeah, so that was that's my big Copper Age reveal. There is these.
He dated that girl in college.
All right, we've all seen Bub's channel. We know he didn't.
Oh yeah. Didn't he move to where he lives now?
Yeah,
so he could be.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
another all on
those-
TikTok.
I got one of those 80s ones with black and white interiors too.
Oh yeah. Dead World.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
cool
afraid.
cover. This is a cool story, and I'll pull it out so you guys can see for those of you who haven't.
I remember those being on the rack.
Yeah, absolutely. Like way back in the
My
80s,
LCS had one of
when
those
we were
recently.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a really good splash page in here. It's got a couple of them, but here's an example of one. Pretty good art in this, actually. It's a zombie story, and pretty fun little read, and a very cool cover. This guy's, I forget his name. It's Vincent Locke, but the amount of line work he did on his art is just pretty insane.
King of crosshatch right there.
Yeah, right. Look at the trees.
Rob Liefeld's got nothing on him.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty good stuff. If you find one of these out in the wild, they're pretty cheap. It's not really that hard to find, and it's a cool read. It's worth picking up for cheap just to experience a nice old 80s like biker zombie story.
I actually yes.
Look, it's Ted Nugent.
Confederate money in my bag.
Oh yeah, cool book.
There's a Dead World that actually has something significant to it, and I cannot remember what it is.
I don't know. There's a couple of these like 80s indies I want, like an Evil Ernie one I want, but that's a key. I just like it because I remember reading some of these when I was younger. They were like behind the counter at the LCS I went to when I was like a teenager, and they were super cool. I always used to ask the guy, what do you got, anything cool back there this week? And so I remember seeing like The Goon. I remember reading The Goon, Faust, Evil Ernie, stuff like that was coming out. And so I want Evil Ernie, but that's the first appearance of who? Maybe Death or something. Yeah, so that's like super expensive. The Goon one, I would pay up for a Goon one.
Which Goon number 1?
The 1999 Avatar one.
The first one.
Okay, the number one.
Yeah, number one. And I just want the number one, sort of sentimental reasons, but that's a really cool story. I remember reading it when I was younger, and it's so good, and it's a rare book. They only did like 2,000 or 3,000 on that print run.
My buddy had a 9.8 in that book about a year ago.
Oh man,
he sold it for like $2,200.
Yeah, I think it's going like between 1,500 and 2,000. I don't need a Goon one that bad, but I don't know. I feel like $1,000 on that book would be reasonable. It's pretty rare and pretty cool.
Mind you, these are made in Canada, and I actually had to import these now from Canada. That's the only place I could actually find these books.
Yeah, Crow is another one on the list. I'm not a huge Crow fan. I would have bought one maybe last year, but the prices now are beyond the amount I liked that book. And I wasn't a big fan of the movie or the book, but I would buy it because I like sort of the indie, darker stuff from my childhood. So Dead World hit the spot for me. And this is not a high grade, and it's really not worth much. If you find it, it's a cool read. These are cheap. I think I got this on an IG claim sale for like $10, honestly.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I'm completely the opposite. I am very much a big fan of the Crow movie and the books. And like I was able to pick up 1 through 4 a couple years ago, but the 1 is a second print, so still on the lookout for a first print.
Yeah, I mean that's probably of that group. I would say that's the top of the list of that group, like those
That
80s,
and the
early
Caliber.
90s indies.
Yeah, you got the Caliber Presents #2. I want to say.
Yeah,
His first appearance. And then so there's some good stuff. Anyway, I love like 80s indie stuff. I'm just Turtles. I'm not necessarily very high up on, but
Turtles would be the top of the list. But I feel like that transcends even that category. That's like a major piece of history. Yeah. Bone is another one I never read, but that's in that category. Creatures of the Id is another one that's cheaper than the rest.
Oh yeah, First Mad Man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I gotta track that one down. I got the Primer Kamiko Primer 2, and
that's a good
Brindle #1 last year. So those were big pickups.
Akira 1. I had a couple copies of Akira 1. I was never really into that, but I picked up some in a lot or whatever, and I ended up getting them slabbed. And one I got 9.6 on it. So I can always say that I owned a high grade Akira 1 first print, but it's not something I want.
I love the old first comic stuff. I mean, that was huge when I was a kid.
Yeah, now I really like the Pacifico stuff. Like I collect Dave Stevens stuff, so I still like that 80s, early 90s indie stuff. It's super cool.
Absolutely, yeah. So getting these for me was a big thing, right? Especially this Blair. Like if I can get the rest of these in 9.6, I'll be super happy. Because I mean, I don't need 9.8 something. I mean, it's not that big a deal to me. It's not like it's some money book or anything like that. But getting them all in the linear shelf is great. But they're fun reads, and to me, they're the nostalgia is there. But I love picking up. I just absolutely love picking up some of the old independent stuff. Like those. So like Grimjack and like the others. The fresh new characters that kind of came out. When we were younger. I feel like I kind of slowed this all down tonight. It's crazy.
It's all good. It's good hang.
Yeah, I'll show you another magazine I picked up while we're along if you want to see it.
Right on.
Oh shit!
Oh, somebody.
Well, wait. Doesn't Jimmy have like 6 more boxes to open?
No. I'm done.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, okay, good.
This is one that I picked up kind of recent on a Whatnot auction.
Whatnot?
Nobody was bidding on it, and I'm
White Tiger.
So the fact that it's the first Puerto Rican superhero.
That's the first White Tiger.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen the cover.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Nobody was bidding on that.
Nobody bid on it. So I put
there's 2 issues of that before you even get into the like the regular non-magazine covers.
Yeah, so nobody bid on it. I mean, it's a decent mid-grade copy. I can like clean it, press it, make it a little better. But like I said, for the price, nobody bid on it, and I'm just like,
how much were you asking?
I think it was. I'm pretty sure I paid less than $100 for this thing.
Cool.
Like I said, being a Puerto Rican myself and stuff like that, and I was like, I need to scoop this up. This is a personal book for me.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
It's just gonna be fucking awesome. So I was like, oh yeah. It's like nobody else gonna get it. I'm looking on eBay, and mid-grade copies are going for like $300-$400. I'm like, yeah, okay. I was like,
yeah, and it's a ghost.
I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
That book's a ghost. I've never seen it in a store, and like even on eBay, it's rare. But that's fantastic, man, and that's a great pickup.
Yeah, that like I said, no, and the guys selling it, they were just like, "Is nobody going to get this? Like, like somebody's going to get a deal on this." And I mean, it got down to about 12 seconds, and I'm like, why not?
Steal it.
And then nobody bid, and they're like, "Really? Nobody?" I'm like, "Cool."
That's like every Whatnot auction.
Exactly. So I was like, I will take it.
Yeah, all the deals.
Yep.
Stolen.
Yeah.
All right. So DS, you had something else, man?
Yeah, I don't collect a lot of magazines. Just I think I only have one. Is that Web of Horror 3, Jimmy? The first.
Oh yeah.
First rights and cover, which I've upgraded like 3 times now to have a 9.0, so I'm just good on it. This one I saw on Instagram. A friend of mine had one, and it just blew me away. I had to get one, so I've been looking for like a year. And this one came up on an eBay auction, and I was the only bidder on this, I think, or maybe there was one other bidder, but I feel like I got it cheap. This thing is like 9.6, 9.8, so it's got like the potential to make TJ jealous. So
On a magazine, that's rough. Yeah.
yes, killer copy. It's a Boris Vallejo.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
And it's a witch burning cover, but she is
That is
not
sick.
going down without a fight. She's like summoning these demons to come after these guys as she's burning at the stake.
That is sick. A weird tale. So wait, is that a magazine or is that a pulp continuation?
No, it's a magazine. I mean, it's
So Weird Tale started off as a pulp.
this is a Seaboard magazine. It's 1970s or something. I can't,
That's
72
crazy. That is
or something, but yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful cover by Boris. And these guys will signature down here. But yeah, this thing is in minty shape, and it's just such a cool illustration. So yeah,
man, that's
Weird
fantastic.
Tales of the Macabre issue 2. Yeah, cool. I don't know really how much it's worth, but it's a nice high grade copy for what I felt was pretty cheap. So yeah, why not?
Very cool.
Plus, it's got vampire rats inside. There's a story about vampire rats. You can't beat
What
that.
more can you ask for?
Never seen a
Yeah.
vampire rat. Well, so there you go.
All right. Well, guys, I'm going to start shutting this down, but I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to kind of let everyone know who might watch this on the rewind and is currently watching it, what they got going on. We'll start with you, DS, if we get you in the prime time square. Where can people find you?
Well, lately they really can't find me anywhere except Instagram. But I am a regular guest on the No Faces show on Bub's channel on Monday nights. But my work schedule is not allowing me to make that show very often lately. And then Golden Guys on Comic Book channel on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. And I've been working a different schedule lately, so I've been missing that show a lot too. So those are the two shows that I will appear on. And then I don't have anything on my channel right now. So just Instagram. Anybody can hit me up. I'm always on Instagram.
Right on. How about you, Los?
Like I said, I haven't put out much myself. I'm, trying to work on some things, trying to put some stuff in there, but just life is just crazy. I pop up on everybody else's channel every once in a while. You can definitely find me on Instagram too. I post stuff and have my sale page and then my regular page and stuff like that. But I try to be around as much as I can, but it's tough. And then DS, I have one too.
Oh, nice. Love that book.
I got it signed by Stan Lee.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that book.
So
There's something you can't get now.
But to meet him, to shake his hand, to get him to sign that, and the Avengers 4 as well.
Yeah.
So I got both of those signed in person, so it was awesome. But I definitely wanted to have books that he did. I wasn't getting a ASM 300 signed by him. So I was like, no, I want a story that he wrote.
Right.
So it was definitely cool to do that. But yeah, when you showed that, I was like, instantly, I was like, hey, I know that book.
I love it, man. I can't wait to get my copy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Rose, who signed you 227?
Neil Adams.
Nice.
Yeah, so this one and Superman, I got both Neil Adams to sign. I had Green Lantern 76. I had that one signed as well, and I sold it.
And then that Hulk annual, is that the Steranko one?
That's the
Steranko
variant.
Yeah, the Steranko tattoo, right?
Yeah, the only
Steranko
one in
tat.
existence. That's the only one that doesn't have his signature down by his foot.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, I told you I remember you did, that was like over a year ago or something, but dude, that's so dope because it's so unique. And look, you wanted a certain thing, but he did what he wanted for you in that regard. And it's got his personal, this is what he saw as your vision for it. It's like his vision of your idea. It's cool, man. It's super cool, unique item. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I'm like, it grew on me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. Like I said, it's a one of a kind thing because I have seen nobody with that. Everybody always has the he always signs it down here all the time. Every once in a while there's maybe up here, but he doesn't like to sign across the title, so he'll always sign like down here. And so the fact that I have that there, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, he's like the opposite of Claremont.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Claremont has to sign in the letters.
Claremont always signs on the title.
Yep, right.
All right, Old Wolf. Thursday nights, it's usually a train
Yeah,
wreck
you do it.
involved,
Usually,
right?
yeah, usually I do Thursday at 7:00 because that's the train wreck. I usually do that. I show what I pick up. But tomorrow at 11:00, I'm doing sipping. I hope all you guys show up. I'm doing sipping with Old Wolf. We're just gonna just hang out and do it like we're doing now. Just drinking and talking. And then Saturday, the Saturday coming at 8:00, I'm doing the Hot Wing Challenge, the second annual Hot Wing Challenge.
Second annual.
The second. No, did I hear that? Hear someone say that?
Second annual.
There you go. Second annual Hot Wing Challenge. And you're gonna see me die and
Rather than
drink a
pain.
lot of milk and suck down a lot of ice cream, and I don't know what comes after that. It may be a lot of fire ass pooping and stuff like that. And but that's gonna happen. So I want you guys to show up, and we'll see what happens.
I got a tip for you, Old Wolf.
What?
Get a couple drops of Tabasco ahead of time and put them on your tongue and just let it dissolve into your mouth, and then it'll no problem.
Really?
You'll get it 100%.
Or it'll make it worse.
Yeah, totally could make it worse.
The fire, more fire.
Hey, so I showed the frame earlier. My wife was nice enough to bring it upstairs for me. Here is
There it is.
the art.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been looking for a frame like this for a couple months now, and
and you
was just
had
sitting
one
here
all along.
next to my leg. So I'm
So
happy
how
now.
long has that frame been next to your leg?
Well, I don't usually sit up here
Leaning
very
on your
much.
inside thigh.
Yeah, I'm almost always like, this is my upstairs room, and living circumstances have changed here. My dad is in the living room. He lives with me now, and so the wife hangs out downstairs where I would normally do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to come up here and put some books on the wall, so I had something behind me. And then while I'm sitting here doing this show, I found this awesome frame for this piece of artwork that I've just had sitting up, leaning up against a bookshelf. And
Okay,
yeah,
George,
finally got
I
a.
want to tell you, George, the right side is a little wider than the left side, and
I noticed that. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed it too. That makes me feel happy.
It's done like that on purpose. It's so it can
Yep.
catch your eye.
I was sitting here do I have enough time to adjust this? And I didn't. And I was hoping no one will notice. Old Wolf fucking notice.
Ruined your day.
Yep.
Ruined the day.
I'm an
He
asshole.
was so
I'm sorry, I
happy.
apologize.
Wolf just crushed his dreams.
Hey, I know you'll have that Hot Wing Challenge in the near future, and you'll experience pain that you deserve.
That's right.
Jeez.
That's called
That's
karma.
why I'm doing it.
It's totally cool.
Wow.
All right,
I
George,
apologize to
where can
everyone
people
I've offended.
Where can all your fans find you?
Oh, only on Geek Aficionado's channel exclusively going
Did you say
forward.
OnlyFans?
Really?
Yes.
What?
I pay you $3 to subscribe to my
$3 to watch me.
It's a lot of thigh content.
Oh yeah.
You can find him on a Mexican custard website called OnlyFlans, and it's really special, delicious recipes.
OnlyFans, only in Easter egg.
And it only has flan, nothing else.
That's it. I mean, it's amazing.
That's
It's
it.
delicious, underappreciated.
Right.
Cap's Comic Knowledge, where can we find you dropping knowledge?
Oh, you can find my big giant ass head on YouTube, along with Instagram and over on Whatnot as well. I just dropped a new video today where I got some books back from CBCS, actually a lot faster than I thought they would come back. So that was pretty cool. And
12 days
this new video
turnaround for a
What's up?
2-day. Is it a 12-day turnaround for a 2-day grading?
Yeah, because they were projecting it 4 to 5 weeks, and then plus there was a signature verification, so that would add another week. But it came back in
Why would you
13
pay
days.
for a 2-day if it's going to take 4 weeks? I don't get that.
So what happened is that CBCS used to, back in the summer when I started, they were able to get books back to you in 9 days total, which was cool because if you're trying to sell some books, it's convenient to get books back faster. And
Totally
they raised the prices on it and they increased the turnaround time. So I was really curious. I'm like, all right, you increase the prices and you raise the turnaround time. How much longer is this actually going to take? So that's why it was just a little test that I wanted to do to see exactly like, all right, you're quoting 4 to 5 weeks. Is it actually 4 to 5 weeks? So I wanted to find out.
Worth it if you can get it.
The
less
old
than a month.
under promise, over deliver is a great scheme. I love it.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, always. So yeah, so that was cool. So I got back. I just got back. It's nothing cool. I mean, it's all right.
Now
Just a
you're
signed
showing
Jay
them
Lee.
at the end of the show.
What's
So-
that, a wolf?
Now he's showing them at
Yeah,
the
now
end
he's
of the
showing
show.
books. Yeah, we're saying goodbye, and he's like, "Hey, let me show
Yeah.
you."
Hey, listen. That's all I got. Listen, I can't compete with you fools. So just a 9/8 signed by Jay Lee that I got back. But yeah, it was just interesting. It was just interesting. So I was curious to see how long it would take. But yeah, I'm just uploading weekly videos on the YouTube. So please go check it out. I'm really close to like 3,500 subscribers. So that would be wonderful.
Awesome. Who dat? Comics and movies.
That was wonderful, Who Dat? Yeah. Round of applause.
That's funny.
Stub this, Kev.
I mean, really, that's the only content creator actually on this show tonight.
Ouch!
I mean-
Ouch, man, that hurts. I drop videos 3 times a week. It's rough.
Every other month. I
John.
agree.
All right, I just subbed.
Thank you, John. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so
try to make
Skeff
content.
drops a bunch of great videos. You should definitely check them out. And yeah, I got nothing else to offer. So I hope everybody's appreciated. I wanted, before I agreed to come on tonight, I went through Jimmy's channel and I was like, how long do these shows usually last? Like, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, that's totally manageable. We're at 1 hour, 41 minutes, people.
I don't normally have 7 people on.
He clearly spammed Instagram with the invite here, and little did I know
Whoa.
what I was getting
I thought
into.
this was like a select group invite only. This was everyone was invited.
No, it was.
You know that
Feel
saying,
honored,
Skeff,
Skeff.
It was
Just
John
feel
and the
honored.
Dirty Flipper crew.
you don't want to be a member of any club that would have you as a member, right? That's the general rule.
Oh
Not
man.
intentionally, anyway.
So there's that. But yeah,
Where can we find
thanks
you,
for having
John?
me. Nobody wants to find me. Are you shitting me?
Fair point.
TikTok.
That's a fair point.
Just hit that sub to Skeff.
Okay, so I am dropping content 3 times a week, and we are coming up on December, and it's going to be my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. So I'm going to be getting a large group of people together, somewhat like these gentlemen over here, and we're gonna have drinks, talk a lot of trash, and I'm gonna give away a bunch of slabs and stuff like that. So
Awesome.
stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I'm always dropping content, at least for the last couple of months anyway. And thank you everyone for hanging out. Any last words, Who Dat?
I mean, don't start now. Don't say anything. Don't you dare say anything.
Yes. You said I had any last words, so yeah. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, sub everybody up, check everybody's channel out. I got an auction tomorrow on my channel, so if anybody wants to check that out,
Fantastic.
it's 7 Central. Pretty much an open forum. It's gonna be pretty fun. So yeah, and buy more stuff from us so we can buy other stuff.
Yep. The great motto.
Because
Who
we're
Dat is a
dirty
fantastic
flippers.
seller.
And
Yeah.
everybody, please go and check out Tony Sanders' channel tomorrow night for the Hunt World Championship. It's the what is it? It's the Hustlemania 2, right? Hustlemania 2. You can find King John there. You can find who that? What's your stage name?
I'm a Who Dat T, but I'm already the champ, so you're not gonna find me there. I don't need to be
okay.
there.
And then you can also
Champs
find Chris Barrett crying in a corner after
Oh.
he loses yet again. But there will be many of us that are on there, so definitely check that out on Tony Sanders' channel. Thank you very much for coming by and watching and sifting through this madness, and we will see you later.